So hearing questions so far, I'm just gonna open up the floor to you guys. What do you think about the robot game? And Gerard, take it away.
Sorry, I didn't catch it.
Might be a bad connection here. So I'm just gonna open it to the floor. So for open discussion this time around. So I was thinking, Gerardo, do you wanna, start us off?
Okay. Like what I thought about the game and stuff, or what?
Yeah. Or who do you think, could be put on the spot, or how your team did, anything along those lines.
Okay. So no, I don't want to put anybody on the spot. I think we decided on a strategy last time, and our team is planning to stick into that and trying to to vote for the highest ranking teams and try to make our house win overall. So yeah, there's I don't want to put anybody on the spot. That's fine. We're just gonna follow the strategy the house followed last time.
To the highest payoffs.
Sorry.
So you're prioritizing highest payoffs, basically.
I'm prioritizing, yeah, for the house. I'm prioritizing highest payoffs for the house, yeah.
Yeah. So big game theory. You guys want to respond to that at all?
Sure. So I wasn't. I think Viral was here from the last tribal council, so I think is the strategy you vote off whoever did worse in this past game? Is that what people agreed on?
Correct.
I think that's
Okay.
more or less the strategy people followed. I don't
I
think
see.
there's any general agreement as to how we're going to do things, but that was what people decided on last time around.
Okay. I mean,
Obviously,
well,
there were multiple votes for multiple teams, so not everybody followed that. But
Correct.
yeah. So I mean, for us, I mean, obviously we didn't do very well this game, but I think you guys saw during class it was a matter of I think there was a lot of miscommunication in terms of how the game was supposed to work, and some of our strategies, like we misunderstood how the game worked, and that's as a result of why our performance was so poor this game. But I mean, I think we did well in the past few weeks, so obviously I think our team should stay, but it's I guess it's up to everyone to vote for who they think they should vote off.
So Andrew, what would you suggest in terms of the alternative criteria for judging who to stay and who to leave?
I think it should be like overall performance over the course of the past 3 weeks rather than just the most recent one.
and so is that information that we have? Do we have any kind of cumulative information on each of the teams individually? Because I just see the collective house scores. So is that SIBO something that you have?
So I don't have that right now, but we can definitely make that by just summing up. But it's a little bit hard to do because we have different payoffs. The payoffs are scaled differently for each game. So let's see.
What if we did like average ranking and not necessarily based on payoffs, but where do people fall in stack order in terms of averages across the past couple of weeks?
Let's see.
Just to give us another scale to evaluate people on instead of doing it week by week.
So that's something I can definitely send around to the tribal council. It's going to take a little bit of time to put together right now.
I'm curious if, again, I don't think House Vickrey, as you can see, as I sense from the phone, wants to be a strong team together. Similarly, we don't want to put you out, SIBO. So if it's not too much of a heavy lift for you, I'd be interested also in hearing what the scale factors are for each game.
Sure. Yeah. So we're going to more or less scale. To make this fair, we're going to more or less scale all the games based off of the scale amount. So you can think of basically the amount of money that is on the table in terms of EQ. the decision, except for OPEC. So OPEC is going to be a bigger game. So OPEC in total, because it's going to last 2 weeks, is going to be something along the lines of 2 to 3 times the combined and the. And I'll clarify that online. I think that's a really good question. We'll figure out how to balance the games.
Okay.
Answer your question?
Yeah, the signal was kind of scratchy in there, but I did hear that OPEC will be 2 to 3 times.
Right. So we're trying to basically scale everything so that each game has the same amount of.
Same amount of what? Sorry.
Same amount. So okay, let me try.
Are we still connected?
Yeah. So I'm sorry about the lag. So check out the group chat. I just clarified things there for the people who aren't getting the audio.
I saw it. Thank you.
Great. Yeah, that's a really good question. We're just trying to work because we're trying out a few new games, so we're not too sure how it's going to turn out. But we'll definitely clarify that, and sorry about that.
So in terms of the rankings from the previous games, is that something we would be able to see before we have to send in our vote to you? Or
yeah, I'm going to send it to you guys like within the half hour after Tribal Council. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. And you can send in your votes by the end of tonight. That's fine. So I'll give you more time.
Okay.
Great. Any other questions, thoughts?
Well, I think I just sort of close from the standpoint of, I don't know if Akshay is on the call, but
I'm here.
Yeah, I just really like the idea of not having to come to these tribal councils. So yeah, looking forward to seeing the information that you send out, SIBO, and moving forward from there.
Great. Okay then. So I'll close around, and so any last thoughts? If not, then we can call it a weekend.
Cool.
Thanks, SIBO.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks, SIBO.
All right, thanks everyone.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.